Did you know that 99% of deaths after age 75 come from just a few key causes? Many people assume passing away at an advanced age is just a natural part of life. But the truth is, most fatalities in later years come from preventable risks. Risks that often go unnoticed until it's too late. The problem is, by the time most people realize something's wrong, their health has already declined and their options are limited. But if you understand these dangers now, you can take action to protect yourself and extend your life in ways you never imagined. In this video, we'll reveal the 5 leading causes of death after age 75, the ones behind nearly all the fatalities in this age group. Some might seem obvious, while others may catch you off guard. But one thing is certain: awareness is the first step to prevention. These aren't just numbers, they represent real lives, real families, and real choices that could make the difference between struggling with health issues or enjoying a long, fulfilling life. Stick around until the end, because these 5 causes aren't set in stone. In fact, by making small but powerful changes, many people have lowered their risks, stayed independent longer, and added years, sometimes decades, to their lives. The choices you make today can shape how strong, active, and self-reliant you remain in the years to come. So let's dive in. Number 1. Heart disease. Heart disease remains the top cause of death for people over 75. Yet many don't realize how much control they actually have over it. The heart is a muscle, and like any muscle, it stays strong with proper care, or weakens from years of neglect. The tricky part: the warning signs don't always show up until serious damage has been done. People often think slowing down, feeling tired, or getting winded easily is just part of aging. But these can be signs that your heart isn't as strong as it once was, and that's worth paying attention to. One major factor is high blood pressure. Over time, it puts massive strain on your arteries, making your heart work harder than it should. And the sneaky part is, you don't feel it: no pain, no clear symptoms, nothing to tip you off, until a heart attack or stroke suddenly brings it all to light. That's why so many people over 75 end up in the hospital, feeling confused, wondering how they got there when they felt fine just days earlier. Another big issue is diet. Years of eating processed food, salty snacks, and unhealthy fats slowly clog arteries and hurt circulation. But here's something most people miss: heart health isn't just about cutting out bad foods. It's also about adding the right ones. Your heart needs fuel to stay strong, and if your meals are missing essential nutrients, the damage adds up quicker than you think. Then there's movement, or the lack of it. The heart wasn't built to sit still all day. When you're inactive, your circulation slows, your muscles weaken, and your heart doesn't get the workout it needs to stay healthy. You don't have to run marathons. Simple activities, walking, stretching, or even chair exercises, keep your heart working properly and can seriously reduce your risk of heart disease. The biggest mistake: thinking heart disease is just fate. People assume it's inherited, or just a part of getting old. But in reality, small daily choices, what you eat, how you move, how you manage stress, have a huge impact. So if you take away just one thing, let it be this: you have more control over your heart health than you think. And the best time to start protecting it: right now. Number 2. Falls and injuries. One of the most dangerous and overlooked threats after 75 isn't even a disease, it's a fall. It can happen in a second. One slip, one moment of dizziness, one slick floor, and everything changes. A broken hip, a head injury, even a simple bruise can quickly lead to serious complications. And the scariest part: most people don't realize how at risk they are until it's too late. Here's a surprising fact: falls are one of the top causes of injury-related deaths among seniors. They lead to millions of ER visits every year. For many, one fall marks the beginning of a slow decline they never fully bounce back from. A hip fracture can mean months in bed, loss of independence, and a higher chance of infections or other issues. Yet, despite how common this is, most people don't take fall prevention seriously until it happens to them or someone close. The challenge is that aging gradually weakens balance, muscles, and reaction time. But because it happens slowly, you often don't notice. You might feel fine doing your normal routines. Then one day you reach for something, lose your balance, and gravity takes over. The body doesn't recover like it used to, and what was once a harmless stumble can now be life-altering. Worse yet, fear of falling actually causes more fall. After a close call, many seniors stop moving altogether. They avoid walks, skip stairs, and limit activity out of fear. But when you move less, your muscles weaken, and weak muscles make falls more likely. It's a vicious cycle, and it can quickly take away your independence. But here's the good news: falls are not inevitable. You can dramatically lower your risk with a few smart changes. Strengthening your legs and core, improving your balance, and making your home safer. Better lighting, non-slip rugs, sturdy handrails can mean the difference between staying active and suffering a serious injury. Another hidden risk is medication. Many prescriptions cause side effects like dizziness, drowsiness, or sudden drops in blood pressure, all of which raise the chance of falling. Ever stood up fast and felt dizzy? That's your body warning you. Talk to your doctor about your medications. Make sure they're not working against you. Falling isn't just about tripping, it's about staying strong, staying steady, and staying mindful of the little things. After 75, one fall can change everything. But taking the right precautions now can help you stay mobile, independent, and enjoy a much better quality of life. If you're still watching and found this helpful, drop a number 2 in the comments to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that button and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss the rest of this series. Your support helps us keep creating content to inform and empower you. Let's move on. Number 3. Respiratory diseases. Breathing is something we rarely think about until it becomes difficult. As we get older, our lungs naturally lose efficiency, and even small respiratory issues can become major problems fast. What begins as a mild cough or shortness of breath can evolve into chronic illness, infections, or hospitalization. After 75, respiratory diseases become a major cause of death, not because they're impossible to avoid, but because they're often overlooked. One of the most serious threats is chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, or COPD. This includes emphysema and chronic bronchitis. Over time, the airways become inflamed, making breathing more difficult. Many seniors dismiss symptoms like frequent coughing or breathlessness, assuming it's just aging. But these are clear signs your lungs need help. Then there's pneumonia. It might seem like just another infection, but for older adults, pneumonia can be deadly. A cold or mild chest congestion can quickly turn dangerous, especially since the immune system weakens with age. A large number of hospital stays after 75 are due to pneumonia, and in many cases recovery is difficult, if not impossible. Air quality also plays a big role. Years of exposure to dust, pollution, or secondhand smoke wear down lung health. Even at home, things like mold, pet dander, and household chemicals can quietly worsen breathing problems, especially if you already have conditions like asthma or COPD. Improving air quality with purifiers or staying away from smoke and irritants can protect your lungs more than you might expect. One of the simplest and most effective ways to support lung health is staying active. Your lungs, like your muscles, need regular use. Movement helps your lungs fully expand and clear out mucus, keeping them strong. Sitting for long periods, on the other hand, weakens lung function over time. Even light activity like walking or gentle stretching makes a difference. Finally, don't underestimate the power of vaccines. Many seniors skip important shots for pneumonia, flu, or other respiratory issues. But staying up to date with vaccinations can prevent serious infection. It's not just about avoiding a bad cold, it's about preventing complications that could lead to hospitalization, or worse. A simple vaccine might be the line between a quick recovery and a major health crisis. Breathing should never feel like a struggle, but for many people over 75, it does. Not because it has to, but because they didn't take action early enough. Your lungs work every second of your life to keep you going. Taking care of them, strengthening them, and protecting them from infection is one of the best things you can do to boost your health and independence. Number 4. Stroke. A stroke strikes suddenly, without warning, and in an instant, everything can change. It's one of the top causes of death after 75, yet many people don't realize how many warning signs and risk factors are actually in their control. The challenge is that a stroke doesn't always give you a second chance. Once it happens, the damage is often permanent. But here's the part most people miss. Up to 80% of strokes can be prevented. That means the choices you make now could decide whether you stay independent or face a life-changing event. A stroke happens when blood flow to the brain is blocked or a vessel bursts. When this occurs, brain cells start to die within minutes. The longer oxygen is cut off, the more severe the damage. Some strokes are mild, causing temporary confusion or slight weakness, but others can leave you paralyzed, unable to speak, or entirely dependent on others. And sadly, many strokes are fatal. A major risk factor, high blood pressure. Over time it weakens arteries, making them prone to rupture or blockages. And just like with heart disease, high blood pressure often shows no signs. That's why so many people don't realize they're at risk until it's too late. Another major cause is irregular heartbeat, such as atrial fibrillation. Many seniors have it without knowing, and when the heart beats irregularly, blood can pool and form clots. If one travels to the brain, it can trigger a stroke in seconds. The good news, a simple checkup can catch these issues early, and proper treatment can drastically reduce your risk. Then there's your lifestyle. Too much processed food, salt, and unhealthy fats increase stroke risk, while being inactive slows circulation and thickens your blood. You can lower your chances by staying active, eating nutrient-rich foods, and keeping your blood pressure in check. Even small changes, like adding greens, cutting sodium, and drinking more water can have a big impact. One often overlooked danger is a mini stroke, or it may cause brief vision loss or confusion. Even if symptoms disappear, do not ignore them. Getting medical help immediately could mean stopping a major stroke before it happens. The key takeaway: you have more power than you think. Checking your blood pressure, eating for heart health, staying active, and recognizing early signs can help protect your independence. The sooner you act, the better your chances of avoiding long-term effects. If you're still with us and learning something valuable, comment number 4 below to let us know. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss future content. Your support keeps us going and helps us reach more people just like you. Now, number 5, cognitive decline and related complications. One of the hardest parts of aging is the gradual loss of memory, clarity, and independence. Cognitive decline doesn't happen overnight. It sneaks in slowly, showing up as little changes that are easy to brush. But over time, those small lapses grow. The ability to manage daily life, recognize familiar faces, or make clear decisions can fade, and for many, it's not just frustrating, it's dangerous. Dementia and Alzheimer's don't only affect thinking, they also impact physical health. As mental ability declines, so does the ability to take care of oneself. Forgetting to take medications, skipping meals, or missing early signs of illness becomes more common. Some forget to drink enough water, risking dehydration. Others eat too little or too much, leading to malnutrition or weight problems that increase other health risks. But one of the biggest dangers, accidents. Leaving the stove on, unlocking the door at night, or wandering outside in unsafe conditions. These mistakes caused by cognitive decline can quickly turn deadly. For many, this means a heartbreaking shift, losing the ability to live alone safely. Without the right support, overall health deteriorates even faster. The scariest part: most people don't realize it's happening until the decline is already serious. Early signs, forgetting names, struggling to follow a conversation, or losing important items, are often dismissed as just getting older. But in reality, these are your brain's early warning signs. Acting on them early gives you the best chance to slow the progression and stay sharp longer. So how do you protect your brain? One of the best ways is by staying mentally active. Like any muscle, your brain needs a work. Reading, learning new skills, doing puzzles, or even meaningful conversations can keep your mind engaged and resilient. But here's what many don't realize: physical movement is just as important. Exercise boosts blood flow to the brain and helps maintain memory and function. And then there's social interaction. Isolation and loneliness speed up mental decline. Regular contact with friends, social activities, and community involvement help your brain stay sharp. The more you challenge your mind with new experiences and connections, the stronger it stays. And of course, your diet matters. What you eat directly affects your brain. Omega-3s, antioxidants, and key vitamins found in leafy greens, berries, and nuts help protect brain cells. But too much sugar, Processed food and bad fats do the opposite. They promote inflammation and increase your risk of dementia. The health of your brain and body are deeply connected, and your daily habits play a major role. Cognitive decline isn't guaranteed. By staying active, physically, mentally, and socially, and making smart food choices, you can protect your brain and keep your independence longer. The brain is like any other part of you. The more you care for it, the stronger it stays. Final thought. As we wrap up, take a moment to think about the 5 major causes we've explored: heart disease, falls, respiratory issues, stroke, and cognitive decline. These are responsible for nearly all deaths after 75. But remember this, they are not unavoidable. Many people don't realize how much control they actually have until it's too late. Small, consistent actions can add years of strength, clarity, and independence to your life. Aging is a part of life, but suffering from preventable issues doesn't have to be. Knowledge gives you power. Paying attention to your health, making thoughtful changes, and taking early action can shift your entire future. Instead of focusing on what's limiting you, focus on what's possible. Longevity, vitality, and truly enjoying life in your later years. Now think about your daily routine. Are there areas where you could make small improvements? Eating better, moving more, getting checkups, staying mentally or socially engaged. You don't have to change everything all at once. Even one small step in the right direction can put you on a better path. At this stage of life, your health is your greatest asset. The more you invest in it, the more you can enjoy time with loved ones, stay independent, and live with confidence, not fear. Every day is a new chance to care for yourself, and the choices you make today will shape your strength and ability in the years to come. Thanks for being with us. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below and share one insight you gained and how you'll apply it in your life. Your feedback motivates and inspires. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support means the world to us and helps us continue making content that informs and uplifts. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.